What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video learning Python. My name is QDS Danny and you guys watching my channel Corriwood. Alright, so now in this video we're gonna show you guys what is default parameters. Okay, so far, and we said whenever you guys define your function, say main, and you guys are gonna put the keyword def, then you followed by the name, whichever you guys provided, and you guys needs to put your parameters here from 1 to all the way to n parameters. Whatever parameters you guys like, you can put it here, so provided you can remember and you can use it later on. Please subscribe Corriwood. As always, our programming videos will continue. At Corriwood, we are committed to bring you the best programming videos. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon to stay updated with my new videos. So what's default parameters? Say for example, you guys working on a program, say hospital, and a hospital name is for example is a Monash, and you guys don't want anyone to change this hospital, so regardless of whoever gonna come in program, so you guys want to make something that no one ever wants to change this one. So this is just basic. If you guys go advanced levels, you guys understand what is default parameters. Alright, so for example, you guys have a default, and for example my fun, for example my fun, and you guys gonna come here and you guys whatever parameters you guys gonna put for example age, and you put a name, for example. So now you have two parameter here, and you guys gonna print, and what you guys gonna print, you guys gonna print my name is, and you're gonna put your name, and I am, and you guys gonna put your age, years old. Okay, so now we have a name, and you guys need to put an age, years old. Okay, so we're gonna come here and declare our function here, for example my func, for example here, and now you guys need to, because we are main here, so now you guys need to provide age name. So what I'll do here, and I'm gonna put the name one first, and then I'm gonna put an age, because underneath I have done that the same one, so you guys can put it this way. So you guys can put here, and for example my name is Yazdani, for example, and I am, say for example 30 years old. Okay, so now we have a parameter here, name and age, and we're gonna put my name is, and we're gonna provide it here. This is argument. Keep in mind this is a parameter, and this is argument here. So now you guys gonna put it as argument. We have default args here, so we're gonna run our program, and you guys say that my name is Yazdani and I'm 30 years old. Okay, so what happens behind the scene here, because we have a parameter here, Python is very clever and sophisticated. Here is just placeholder. We're gonna put it placeholder, and what happens in argument, when the Python is gonna detect here this, look, the name is Yazdani and age is 30. And if you guys don't want that one, you guys gonna come here and you're gonna put age, for example 30 now. Or so you guys need to remove this one from here, and whenever we run our program, and you guys gonna see we're gonna get exactly the same result as before. Why? Because now we have put a value here. Look in here, we have a parameter here, and we put a value, and we only provided one. So as soon as you guys need to provide here something, if you guys attempt to put another, say value, for example 35, then Python is gonna override this one and it's gonna put 35. It's not gonna put a 30, because you guys already provided, and you look in here, I'm 35 years old. Even if you guys put your default parameters on top, because the Python is gonna see the name as the name, and as soon as you guys gonna put a value here in the arguments, then the Python is gonna get this 35, which is the new value, not the old value. So keep in mind this is a default parameter. And default parameter is good if you guys don't want to repeat something is constant. For example, you guys working, as I said to you, hospital, or you guys don't want to repeat that all the time, or you guys want to put, say, your name or the name of your channel. For example, you guys gonna put exactly the same, copy that one, and put a define, say my channel, for example, my channel, and what's my channel name. And you're going to come here and say name, because we already have a name. And I'm gonna copy that one, I'm gonna remove from there, I'm gonna bring it here. So I'm gonna remove this function here, and now my funky is done. I don't want that, so now I'm gonna put a my channel, for example. Okay, so now we put a new value here, my name is. So you guys gonna put a channel, and channel name is for example Corayo Wood, which you guys watching now. And you're gonna put a platform, so we're gonna put a platform equals to YouTube, for example. So now we have two. Don't worry about this is a gray because we haven't used that one. So my channel name is, say for example, you guys gonna put a channel name is name, and the platform is, and the platform is, then you guys need to put a platform, which is platform. And because here we are calling our function here, we only have two default parameter here. So we're gonna run, and you guys gonna see my channel name is Corayo Wood, and the platform is YouTube. So this is default parameter. This is the whole idea of the default parameters here. You guys looking here in the at the top, we are putting some sort of value. Python don't care if it is a double or float, whatever you guys want to put. Say for example the last one, and the age, for example age of the channel, you guys gonna say for example the age of the channel is 1 year old, for example. And you guys need to put it here. And my channel, for example, is, my channel is, how old is your channel? Years old, for example, years old. How long, what's the age of the channel? And you guys need to put an age is 1 year old. And as soon as you guys run, then you guys gonna get all the detail here. My channel name is Corayo Wood, and the platform is YouTube, and my channel name is 1 year old. So now if you guys observe here, we have put a 3 parameter, and all of them have a value. So this is the whole idea of the default parameter. If you guys don't want to put this one, say for example you guys gonna come and change something here. For example, the first one you guys gonna put a, instead of Corayo Wood, now we're gonna put some sort of other name. Say for example I'm gonna put a Facebook, for example. I'm gonna change name Facebook, and the platform is, for example, I'm gonna put a Twitter, and how old is, I'm gonna put a, say for example 20. All right, so now we are providing the arguments, and keep in mind the arguments gonna override this one. Whatever value you guys gonna put it here, it's gonna override this one. And now you guys looking here, my channel name is Facebook, and the platform is Twitter, and my channel is 20 years old. Why on earth? Because we have put it here, whatever, because you guys are telling effectively the Python that behind the scene it says, all right, this is the value I have, this is the value I have, this is the value I have. And whatever you guys gonna put a placeholder, this is just for the show, because it shows here whatever you guys gonna output. But when it comes on what execution time, that the Python interpreter gonna look at this one and says, all right, now you put it here Corayo Wood, but I'm gonna change this one to this one, because now it's on execution time, because Python has to produce some sort of result. And the result of the arguments have a priority on the result of the parameter. Whatever parameter you guys going to put, especially the value, Python can't replace this one. Python can't say, okay, this is the name, the variable here, I'm going to change this one, the parameter. Python can't change this side, but Python can, because this is just a value. Keep in mind this is just a value, whatever is a literal value, or you guys gonna put a 1.1 or 1.1, and here you guys gonna put a 20.3. Python still gonna execute that one, because Python don't care whatever the number is there. And you looking here 20.3, even if this is a float, Python don't care whatever the value here, as long as there is something here. So if you guys try to be smart and try to add another value, for example extra value, because you guys don't have a parameter, then you guys won't see this one, because there is no parameter here, there's nothing here, because otherwise then the Python is going to give you guys error. Why it's going to give error? Because you guys don't have this extra value. Then the Python is going to say there is no parameter for this one. But 4 given, so it takes 0 to 3 positional arguments, but 4 given. Positional argument, this is the positional argument. So whatever you guys going to see, this is the positional argument. Position 1 is name, position 2 is platform, position 3 is age. What about this one? Where this one's come from? Even if you guys try to put it here and the years old, and if you guys try to put a, say for example extra value, then because you guys don't have the parameter here, so the Python don't care because there is no parameter on top. So how about if you can come here and put a, say extra value on the parameter on top. So now you have an extra value, and we remove this extra value from here, and on the argument we don't give anything. Now we're going to say this extra value here is this. What is this extra value? So you guys need to put some sort of value. But if you look in here, so for example we put it one more in here, and keep in mind this one more doesn't have anything placeholder here, or there is no value here. Even despite this one, Python is going to be a little bit angry on you guys. And when you guys run, say here it says syntax error, non-default argument follows default argument. So it means this is you guys needs to, Python says that you guys needs to put it on there. So now we're going to change this one and going to put it here, for example, because we don't have a default value for this one. Now Python's happy, but the only problem here, we don't put anything here. So keep in mind, if you guys don't have a default value here, you guys needs to come first and followed by whichever the got a default value. So if you remove default value from the age, then it's going to give you guys error, because Python accepts the non-default values here on the left, not at the end. So even if you guys gonna come here, then now run, then you guys gonna see no error. So why in the before we get an error, and now we don't, you're not getting error? We are not even putting anything here. We are not putting so this, there is a parameter here, but we don't put anything here. Why? Because if you have like 20 parameter here and you don't use all of them, you'll never get a error. As long as you guys if you have a, say for example you've guys seen before, if you have a default parameter here, and if you guys have another one which there is no default argument, you guys need to put it at the first. And if you guys put it 0 here, age, now you guys gonna get an error. So even if you have say 20 here, but you want to declare 5 at the argument, that's still fine. But if you guys put say non-default ones, then you guys gonna get error. So you're gonna run again, and you're gonna see again error, because the age is a non-default ones, and then you guys needs to put it in the first here. So what we're gonna do here, and if you could change this age, for example, we copy that one, and now we're gonna move it here, and the error is gone away. So even though now you guys have something dangling here, so we try to be cheeky, and we try to tell Python, all right, now we have one more, and we have an age here. So instead of setting there, we have a 2 default ones parameter here. When we are replacing this one 3, and where is the age? The age is here. So we try to run, and my channel is 20.3, and the platform is YouTube, and my channel is Twitter years old. Why everything changed? So the Python knows that this age holds the value of 20.3. So if you look in here points there, but these two, there is two here in the Python knows they are default parameters here. So you have two default here. Even though we change this one, we override this one. So now what happens here, whatever you guys going to see a big mess here, is because this is a positional value. This one follows this one here. So it's gonna take this two here name, and you're gonna see this one is gonna be very ugly piggly. It's very hard to define which one is which. So you guys keep in mind, whenever you guys gonna put your default parameter, you guys make sure it's nice and tidy. So for example, if you guys wanna come and tidy up a little bit, so now we're gonna come here and a little bit tidy up. And one more you're gonna put for one more is for one more you guys needs to put a, say for example, no name. Then there is here you guys needs to come here, and you guys needs to do some adjustment here. So here we are gonna put a, say my channel name is, then you guys needs to put a name, because the name sits at the end, and you guys needs to change this one a little bit so it makes sense here. So it goes according to whatever you guys you guys wish. Say for example, you guys, if you guys change this one name, then now we don't have any default parameter here, but we have a platform dangling there. So one more is for example, you guys needs to change, put this one more. So you guys gonna put a one more, then the platform gonna come in, then the age gonna come here, and then they're gonna be the age. So what we're gonna do, because it's higgly piggly, now we're gonna remove this one completely. So we're gonna write here. So I'm getting a little bit confused and I'm getting a little bit dizzy. I hope you guys not getting dizzy. So I'm gonna put it, say here one more, and age is age, and name is, for example, we put Azad, for example. Okay, so now we're gonna put a one more, and now we're gonna put an age, and now we're gonna put a name. So one more is Facebook. You guys can put a one more is Facebook, and for example, the age you guys gonna put 100, and the name you guys need to put Azad, for example. Okay, so when we're gonna run, you guys gonna see no error. So the Facebook is perfectly fine. We provided 3 parameters on top, and now here we provided 3 arguments. So it's positional, like I said before, is a positional value here, because Python is going to compare this one to this one, and it's going to say, all right, there is a 3 parameter here and there is a 3 here. And keep in mind, if you guys want to change any of these here, make sure you guys put the one that don't have the default. You go to the one first, and whichever is going to say for example, if you want to put the default one, you always put it at the right side. Say for example, if you want to change this Azad, or if whatever you guys want to put it, say for example Yazdani, you always put it on that side, and then you can change this one. So now Python knows that you guys mean it's exactly the same one. We replaced Azad with Yazdani, but we have here, and keep in mind these two don't have there's parameter here, but these two doesn't have a value, and this ones have a value. So this is a default parameter, because it means that you guys as a programmer are declaring something default. It's very good if you guys working for a hospital or a company, or say for example you guys working with big tech companies, or there's a constant, you guys don't want anyone to change this one, so you guys can leave it here. But make sure when you guys leave here, don't put anything here, because if you're gonna put it here, it's gonna override whatever you guys gonna put here. Say for example, if you put Yazdani, and now you guys want to put say for example Azad, then Azad is gonna replace Yazdani. So that's one thing you guys need to remember. So you guys don't put anything like this. If you guys put default parameter here, so you guys don't need to put here if you guys want this one to be displayed. Alright guys, that's it for this video of default parameters. I hope you liked the video and you understood the video. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any question or comment, leave it in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.